Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you from the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament 2024, Game 2 between Digshake and Homewrecker. I'm VT Slacker, your tracker for this race, and I'll pass it over to our commentator team of Mirai and Nightcrawler. Take it away.
All right, thank you, VT. Yeah, we got some oldies here. Homewrecker's been for us a while, and Digshake is, I guess, literally the first Zelda 2 randomizer racer because he uh, he he's the guy who started Zelda 2 randomizer as a thing. He's the initial programmer and kind of the great granddaddy of the current version of the game, or granddaddy, as it were. But he's an excellent racer as well as being, a programmer. So it should be really good to see him and Homewrecker face off against each other. These two well-known names.
Yeah, the history books do indeed say he is the first racer.
Yep, and and he's done electronically, making him an e-racer.
There you go.
And actually, Homewrecker, the sprite that he's using is, I think, this one of the very earliest sprites that made it into the game. It might have been before I started making sprites. I think the first one was like a Iron Knuckle slash Erdrick sort of combination sprite, but I think this might have been the second one, or maybe it was shortly after I made my first one.
Yeah, I think this is the Janky sprite. And I thought it came from Fortnite.
Fortnite, is that it?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I've never. I don't know this character outside of the randomizer, like a kind of cat face sort of thing. All right,
Yeah,
Homewrecker
neither
going in to
neither
get the
do I.
spell.
Yeah, we just got the trophy off of the grass tile there.
That's an easy. That's an easy way to pick up Reflect, which is one of our necessary spells in the game. Oh, VT created the IPS for it. Okay, cool, cool. The creator has been lost to time. Is that so? So someone originally made this as part of like a ROM hack, and then you made an IPS out of it, something like that. All right, GP, very close to start. You know, it's kind of like the Charlotte Castle of of Zelda 2 at this point.
Yeah, instead of across the water though, it's neighboring. It's neighboring our vicinity.
Indeed.
P2 hammer hint there in King's Tomb.
I think I would pick it up if I was in P2. There's a good chance that it's going to be useful. But a minimum of 2 items you can find with it usually.
Um, well, minimum of one.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a boulder block cave on the west or a forest island on the east or anything like that. We've got Fairy and Raru.
Oh my gosh, these guys are almost ready to go. This is the kind of seed that I think Digshake and a lot of the old crew, I guess including Homewrecker, right? They kind of like these seeds where you can really go in and get started knocking out palaces early.
Yeah, we'll see how fast they move. Not a castable fairy just yet, but we might try to get it castable sooner than later so we can get this down stab out of Mito right here.
Ooh, it's a DM. I'm a fan. Although I probably would, make sure I get that hammer out of P2 before I went into DM.
Right. I think we have. Is this
Hopefully
Heart
even
Container Cave?
uh,
No, it's Parappa.
no, yeah, Parappa. Too friendly for Heart Container Cave.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, what? What? There was a cave that was only accessible via Parappa, but he decided not to go there?
I think it's the cave that takes you to the other side of Saria.
Okay.
Can't be for certain, though. He didn't check it. Probably was worth checking just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Digshake has gone south over a bridge south of Start, so he's a little bit in a different area than home is right now. Doesn't know the bridge is over there, doesn't know it goes to DM.
I think this is a canyon biome, right?
Yeah. 500 point P bag there for Homewrecker.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe do some
500
grinding.
points. There's no guarantee that they take up a lot of slots in the item pool, right?
No, but I mean, you've got these generators that just keep coming and they're part of the small enemy drop pool. You can just grind the generators for a little bit, see what's out there.
True. There's the 500 for digshake.
Yeah, digshake in Medicine Cave right now.
One of the harder caves at the beginning, but of course our runners have a lot of experience, so not a problem for them. Keys in the drop pool, so digshake will probably get his key soon. Not that it's necessary with Fairy, and I see that digshake is building up his magic meter, which makes complete sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Fairy's castable right now. It may be.
I'm guessing he probably wants to get to Magic 4 either before he goes into a palace or like after the first time he casts Fairy in a palace. So he can refill his magic meter.
Yeah, that's always a solid strategy. I think Homewrecker is coming down south to join digshake in this area down here. Digshake in Heart Container Cave now. We saw the cross in Medicine Cave.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm able to see his item. He's buffering for me right now, but he's probably picked it up by now.
I got a small hiccup, but he's back. He's working for me. It's a magic container in Heart Container Cave there.
Oh, that's what he's... I'm sure he loves to see that.
Yeah. What are we missing? Trophy Cave? Magic Container Cave? Grass?
Feedback
No, we
cave,
saw
right?
grass tile. Yeah. 3 caves or 2 caves? I think we're missing 3 caves.
Yeah. So still a lot of items to find here on this continent. And digshake getting the fairy feet. Well done. Already making good use out of his fairy spell.
Yep, verifying that it is indeed castable now. And it looked like it was castable without that extra magic container as well.
No letter. Digshake is not interested in getting his postage.
Well, there they are. The beloved
Ooh.
boots.
Yeah, man. Like, I love getting the boots early, and especially in a canyon biome, super useful. Because the water is accessible from a lot of points, so you can, ditch some encounters, and of course you can go across without fighting any bridge or like sandbars or anything like that. Very nice.
Yeah, still missing 2 caves, I think. Maybe only accessible via these boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, there's one. Okay.
All right, Homewrecker getting his magic container. And unfortunately, digshake, did drop a little bit of his experience on the ground. I'm sure he probably wants that magic 4 as soon as he can get it, but it was, worth it, of course.
Yeah, I wonder if DM is going to be our only way forward here. It's looking like it probably is.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
I love DM. DM is like my favorite place.
It's like Nightcrawler Mountain.
It is.
Oh, that was not boots blocked. I think it's up here by. If you just this cave that Homewrecker is seeing now, that he's actually obviously digshake has already seen it, but if you just walk a little bit further east, I think you can reach the cave that digshake was just in.
And digshake taking advantage of his boots quite effectively, up and A out of caves because it's quicker to go back to the start and walk across the river than it is to exit the cave and walk along the normal way. So just getting those every second, and now that's something that Homewrecker can do as well.
Yeah, it's all about these little small time saves. One thing I don't think we mentioned in the beginning is that Digshake did take game one here in this best of three series. This is an elimination match for Homewrecker here, so we'll see. He might be making some different decisions. I don't know. How do you play differently in a? Do you play differently in an elimination match? I don't know. Right? Some people say just play your game and do your thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably have that perspective. If it were me going up against Digshake, I'm not sure how I would feel because like if this were, 4 years ago, I'd probably make a lot of gambles because at that point Digshake, was an extremely refined racer. Of course he still has all that experience, but he doesn't play as much as he used to. Um, so he was definitely a better racer than me, when I was playing. So at that point, I would have made gambles against him. But we got a whole new randomizer version, with a lot of new features, and of course, um, he jumps into tournaments every now and then, but not as much between the tournaments. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Okay.
I guess I'd probably make gambles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The gamble, if you win, it gets you so far. Do you keep, how do you keep playing the game? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like if you gamble now, you can win, but you gamble then in game three as well. And then if you actually win the series, do you continue to just make wild gambles and future, series that you play? It's like, I don't know. Sometimes it does help to just play your game. See if you can
of
win.
course.
All right, so we saw the medicine here. Homewrecker going to this cave as well. Magic Container Cave, last cave.
Did we see what Mito had yet?
Yes, it was fire, I believe.
Oh, could be nice.
Yeah, it was fire, yeah.
Digshake is checking some of these, and now that he has the boots, he can find the location of the raft tile.
Now,
Looks like... Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I wonder if we've got a cave or if Hammer Cave's going to have our raft, or is the Palace on the West going to have our raft?
That would be... He is jumping into one of the caves that will bring him deeper.
We did get a hint. I didn't see how the Palace is on the West. GP looks like 4. So we have 4, 3, 6, and GP. We do have Barba Slithers with a P-bag hint that I saw on Digshake's side. So if that's 6, then it's nothing. GP, obviously, we can't go into yet. So 4 or Hammer Cave could have a raft if the raft is the only way forward. Otherwise, we're going to have a cave buried in Death... Or we'll have a connector cave buried in Death Mountain here.
Mm-hmm. Potential caves to check for Digshake here.
Yeah.
That's probably something? No? Okay.
So Homewrecker, I was just to say, Homewrecker did not turn in. He did not go for downstab right away, or at least as quickly as Digshake did, and so he's going to get this fire spell along with his downstab pickup. So we will see what this is eventually. I don't know if it's castable right now.
That's pretty useful, actually. Sometimes just the order you get things in will unlock different possibilities for you. Digshake did get to a dead end in DM. And let's see what it is. Don't know. Could be thunder, could be spell, could be reflect.
Yeah, I don't think it was life. So yeah, thunder spell, reflect, looking like it's probably one of those 3. If it is reflect, we can go do 4.
Although they already did have reflect anyway.
They already had reflect, so we could do 4 anyway. Yeah, I guess that's true. You should really cast your spells, like cast reflect to see if, assuming you can cast it, to see if it just throws out a fireball.
Mm-hmm. And this time Digshake is going to head deeper in the northern portion of the mountain.
I see a cave over there. There's a north-facing cave. It's either Hammer Cave or a connector here. So right on the edge of his screen when he walked into this. Oh no, maybe it's not. I lied.
Well, we found the rock at least. We found Spec Rock. Interesting. He might want to get to the well, there's plenty of cases you can check from here. Oh.
Yeah, but it looks like it's probably just Hammer Cave right now. So maybe we do have a raft hiding. Maybe digshake didn't see it, or he's just making a longer loop here.
It would be interesting if yeah, Raft was here.
I will say that the road tiles here, nice golden yellow for digshake, and kind of a I mean, I don't, kind of a color I wouldn't want to walk on Homewrecker's side. I think it's kind of like got a green tint to it.
Oh yeah, these colors are kind of weird coming off this screen, aren't they? I guess it has to do with whatever utility or hardware he's using to run this, because he did have an interesting sort of loading screen.
Yeah, he plays on an Homewrecker plays on an NES Classic.
Oh really? Okay, that's wild. He's hacking his hack.
Yeah, I don't know if that thing offers multiple palette options and whatnot. Like digshake obviously playing on what looks to be FCEUX, obviously emulators having several palette options to choose from.
Right. Yeah, if that's a default color option for the NES Classic, I don't know, man.
I will give props to Homewrecker here, finding Hammer Cave just slightly after digshake. We're about to see what it is on digshake's side.
Pretty effective exploration on Homewrecker's side, and he doesn't need to do. Oh my god. Yep, there it is.
Raft not in 4 or in that 3-6 that we saw. So this is good for Homewrecker, but digshake does have information about the rest of DM, seemingly nothing. So if Homewrecker ever thinks that there may be a cave buried in DM, he may come back here and look around. Right now, I think the best play is to just take that raft and go, though.
Yep, we got Dogdo in chat saying Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I can understand why you would say that.
Absolutely. Full Metal Alchemist, Eggplant Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Must be some code there.
Yeah, who knows what it could mean. Probably just... Yeah, maybe you could figure it out. All right, Treasure Island.
First drop.
Okay, I guess. Well, I'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, probably wanted something a bit more, I don't know, progression-y.
Yeah. It's gonna look for the other one. I definitely would, because it could be helpful in the palace. Oh, no, we're going straight in. Nope, okay. It could still be the glove or something. It's always a possibility.
Yeah, I might try to identify which palace is 3 and 6 here and do a quick 3. Since you know the P bag is in 6, you don't know what's in 3 and 3 small palace, go find your thing. Both caves are here, northwest and southeast corners.
So it's a bit of a hub.
Yeah.
Homewrecker, meanwhile, he is making his way to the raft location, I believe. I don't know if he's seen it yet, but he should be able to figure out that it's here pretty easily.
Yeah, I feel like he saw it, but maybe not. Maybe he didn't see it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna guess digshake. He's right near our cave. He's just gonna take the passer cave. Yeah.
Looking like the east with our river devil there. Another river cannon kind of looks like it here.
Go east to find the magic key. Okay, well, that's easier than fairy.
Yeah, could be bait. Could be like spell tower. Could be 7 containers to get into the basement.
Yeah.
Might not be accessible right now.
Could be no. Actually, no. Both of our passer caves are here, so it's not like it could be a hammer blocked passer or anything. So it, even if it was somewhere on the east, that is a location outside of Nukasudo. They would still be able to access it because they have all the tools for accessing everything.
Well, you could have a town or a cave underneath a 3-eyed rock or forest tile.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It could be very baity in terms of where that magic key lies.
I'm actually a little surprised digshake didn't go into this.
That bright yellow banana P2.
Yep. Banana phone.
It probably smells delicious in there, like a banana split or something.
I could go for it.
There's the forest tile.
Did you know that the bananas you eat are not like natural bananas? And it has a different flavor than natural bananas. Like a lot of the artificial banana flavorings that you might taste actually are closer to what a quote-unquote real banana tastes like than what you would normally eat. Because there was a big blight on banana trees, and only one variant survived, and they're all clones of each other.
I don't recall subscribing to Banana Facts.
Yeah, but you need your banana facts. Because if the blight spreads to those trees, they're all genetically identical, which means no more bananas.
I am replying cancel to this message right now.
That's all right. I'll send more banana facts as soon as I can.
We got Spell in Spell Town, Vanilla Spell Town, checking the Spell Tower. 7 to get into the basement as well.
That's useful. Wonder what's gonna be here. I'm betting on Magic Key. Let's see double vanilla.
Yeah, that's right. Not cancel. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe from Banana Facts.
Oh shoot. Well, he got a magic container. That's pretty good. Gets him closer to getting into Granny's secret basement.
Yeah. And to correct what I said earlier about possibly a river canyon over here, it is looking like it's more like an islands biome that the boots are going to make super easy. Super easy, but potentially, well, yeah, super easy, but potentially confusing. I don't know. There's a 3-eyed rock as well.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, someone must have signed you up for the banana facts, by the way. It happened to my dad once.
Yeah, as a public figure, people are signing me up for things all the time. We did see both palaces in the open, so we don't have a blocked palace on the east, but I mean, we found Sunken here on Digshake's side. We haven't seen a desert tile, water tile, or risen just yet. Homewrecker's going a different way than Digshake did.
Now we have seen a lot of okay, that's child. So we got a few eastern locations left, but we know one of them is going to be the key. At this point, do you think we might be looking at Glove inside a palace? It's becoming a bit more likely.
It's possible. We're about to see Risen's item on Homewrecker's side.
What's it gonna be? Oh, there's the key. All right.
Okay. Key is good.
Key is very good.
Digshake probably going to find that real soon here. Is this the other cave that is on the maze? I wonder where that other cave on the maze goes to.
Yeah, we haven't seen the exit location anywhere yet, right?
No. Yeah, they both took the northwest cave, so we don't know what the southeast one, where the southeast one takes us.
I mean, we have had situations where, you know, those lead to some little hidden valley somewhere. That there's no other way in or out.
Yeah, probably pretty unlikely on an islands biome.
I agree.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. Canyon, yes. Canyon, very rarely, extremely rarely, but
yeah, it could go back to west, right?
Yeah, it could. Could also just go back to DM somewhere as well.
True. Yeah, there were a few of those caves in the north west corner that never really got checked, but I figured they were led to from other caves there, but you never know.
Well, Homewrecker needs to find Nukasudo, get the spell, get the 7th container for him out of... I don't think this is Nukasudo. I think it's Darunia here. Okay.
All right. Good job waiting for that Moa to pass. Oh my gosh. Not good enough, though.
Yeah, cross coming in helpful.
Yeah, some visibility is better than no visibility.
Yes.
Oh, 100. That's not bad.
I think we're going to see the water tile here on Digshake's side soon enough. Desert tile still missing. Could be under one of our blocks. We're also missing a town as of right now. Is it Old Casuto we're missing? I think we're missing Old Casuto, but I'm not really sure that's going to be useful. I think it's going to be Shield, I guess. I mean, if you want Shield, it might be blocked today.
All right, now that Digshake has 7 magic taters, he can get inside Granny's back door.
Oh, I forgot that Homewrecker does not have the child and Digshake does, so we went in for the hint, East Child hint for Digshake, but I mean, East Child hint for Homewrecker. Digshake going to be able to just walk in there and get the jump spell. There's your other cave. They're right next to each other.
Am I an idiot? Hold on. Dogdo said home needs mirror shield. A horse that neighs with a candle. Okay, that's useful information. I'm guessing Digshake's just going to completely ignore it. Ignore the item in P1 then. Because he's already done almost all the caves anyway. And he normally would skip it. But I'm such an idiot. I've always mentally categorized Reflect as different than the Mirror Shield. But if you think about it, like the Mirror Shield as it appears in A Link to the Past is probably just an evolution of the Reflect spell.
I am not going to get into this conversation. This is a conversation that goes deep with the lore masters on Homewrecker's own channel.
Oh.
Yeah. Homewrecker claims it's not. Others claim it is. He has a history with the Mirror Shield. Probably best for me not to discuss that here.
I didn't know he was so personally involved with the Mirror Shield.
It's pretty personal.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I'll have to remember to ask him.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be open to discussing that. Yes. We're about to see what's in the basement though as Homewrecker walks back out of this town. It won't be the kid. So we've got basement and a missing desert tile as the last 2 items on the east or last 2 locations on the east that we don't know about yet.
I'm guessing a heart container.
I mean, at this point, there's a good chance.
Ah, yeah! Do I get money now?
You get $0.00.
What? Come on, I gotta get more than $0.00.
Best DSR can do some channel points.
Ah, shoot. DK9146 saying, but how did they harness the power reflect and keep it sticking to the shield longer than one screen? Well, in Dungeons and Dragons, there are some classes of spells that if you cast them every day or every hour or whatever for a certain length of time, they become permanent. I think like the Sanctify spell does that. There's a few others. Like Gate spell, I think, also does that. But no, I think it's just like a conceptual predecessor in terms of game design. You don't want the child? Okay. Yeah, you know what? You're going up against Digshake. If you know you don't need it, save those, 4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not going to be grabbing the jump spell then. No jump for Homewrecker today. We'll see how that works out in GP.
Oh, it was jump? Oh, shoot. You sure about this, Homewrecker? I
was just going to say, I wonder what Digshake's doing. He's just kind of walking around. He's got no lives. I think we're up and A-ing. He's going to save and go all the way back to the west here.
I got to start on palaces.
Yeah, he could have started on. Well, at this point, it's either desert tile, 3, 4, or 5. We have 4 locations left for the glove. I'm sorry, Spec Rock as well. Desert Tile, Spec Rock, 3, 4, and 5 for the glove. So 5 locations, I believe.
If we haven't seen Desert Tile yet, I mean, it could be that we get some really weird thing with that pass-through, with that continent connector. But I don't think so, because we would have seen on one of the islands like an enclosed area.
Yeah, again, that's not. I can't even say I've ever seen anything like that. We already saw the other cave, though. It is both the caves from Maze Island go to both of the same island on the east.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're both in palaces, starting within what, a minute of each other. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Homewrecker does know the hammer is in 2 here. We'll see if he digs it out if he finds the boss beforehand. I think we have both a flute and a hammer block on the east because we're missing Old Kasuto and the Desert Tile.
Chronic Skillness bringing up a good point. Abandoning a child, in a cave somewhere definitely will wreck a home. So he is living up to his name.
Homewrecker wants to, why do I keep flipping the names here? Digshake wants to kill on this Doomknocker.
Yeah, I guess so. He wants to get that next level, but I think not worth it at this point. There's more enemies.
Digshake may not be familiar with this dead end here.
Oh, well. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, well, he got
Wow.
the life, at least. Yeah. Yeah, certainly he hadn't seen that before.
Yeah, we'll have to see what is in 4 here. I imagine we're going to dig out the item. That's why we come back to 4 specifically here.
Oh, well, those 500-point P-bags are not uncommon in this drop pool.
Yeah, speaking of levels here, well, here's Karok. But speaking of levels, 334 for home and 333 for Digshake. Here's the item in 2.
I wonder what Digshake thinks about the new Karok.
That is a good question.
And the blocking enemies that Homewrecker is finding himself fighting against. That's such a cool fight right there. Outside against a giant horse, like something out of Greek legend or something.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the hammer. We still haven't seen the glove. I would seriously consider checking some of those locations.
Now we're coming back in for this item for Digshake in 4 here.
He's hoping for a glove. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no,
Holding.
never mind. You don't hold on, actually. Homewrecker just cast Thunder, and I was like, oh, someone's casting Thunder, like, willy-nilly. Do we have Fire Thunder? No, it's just a straight Thunder.
Yeah, we didn't really get the verification on this, did we? Do we swing after casting Spell? Anyone catch that?
I did not.
Did we see Digshake swing after casting Reflect on Karok?
Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I don't think he did. Huh.
Well, if it is
Guess
Fire
we're just
Thunder,
not going to check.
yeah, if it does end up being Fire Thunder and Homewrecker realizes that, or again, maybe we already have the read on it and we just don't know. That could be, if it does end up being Fire Thunder, that'll be pretty big in Digshake's. Oh, there we go again, swapping the names. Pretty big in Homewrecker's favor.
It's all good. At least you didn't mix up 2 people's names at Thanksgiving.
I mean, you just blame it on the turkey.
Yeah, for sure. All right, 500-point P-bags and another P-bag there. Oh my god. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't go for... Actually, I guess I'm not that surprised he didn't go for magic. He has a magic key now, so... But depending on what fire link depending on what fire is linked to, it's nice to get that fire cost down.
Yeah, definitely. Item in 4 here for digshake here in a moment.
Oh, he already picked up. He already picked up another level. Must have been another 500-point P bag somewhere. Oh my gosh. Ah, misery.
4 locations for the glove remain.
I'm guessing. I want Spec Rock.
Well, yeah, 2 of them are potentially. One of them is definitely. One of these locations is definitely hammer blocked. 2 of them are potentially hammer blocked because we don't know what's under the forest tile. Could be that desert tile. And the other 2 are going to be just open and available unless the items in 5 and 3 are glove blocked.
Yeah, and if you consider the fact that there's a chance to get the flute in a hammer blocked location,
Oh yeah,
then that increases the odds of requiring the hammer to, requiring hammer checks even more.
yeah, that'd be interesting. Like a spec rock flute to a desert tile 3-eyed rock, and that being the glove.
Exactly. You got to kind of have to. I mean, for everyone wondering out there, when you're judging the odds and what you want to do next, you got to consider these sort of permutations.
Glove block though in 2, is that the way to Helmet Head? It may be. I think we're checking the forest tile here on Homewrecker's side. Is just south from where he's at.
Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. Well, but is the spell here actually useful?
It is the shield spell.
Okay. I would probably take jump over shield, but shield is good.
Item in this palace for digshake. I don't know if we saw if it was 3 or 6. If it's a P bag, it's 6, definitely. Definitely, maybe. Glove 3.
I hate being wrong. Wasn't I right earlier? Can I be right again? Dang it. I was a dreamer. Have we seen all the palace locations?
Yes.
Dang it. All right. Hammer sucks then.
Yep, hammer was nothing for anyone today, unless spec rock is a magic container. Don't know if that's worth it though.
Yeah. I mean, it could be, but still.
Not sure what digshake is doing here.
Flying around is fairy, which is like the most fun thing to do.
Yeah, he did have screen transition though instead of just casting it. I don't know what the point of that was.
Is Link the first character? Oh my god. Oh. Was Link the first character to use a spell to turn into a flying creature? I mean, like, because it's popular, like in Castlevania. I'm trying to think if there was anyone before him. Oh man, Hallmarker getting the flute. I have a bad feeling he's going to do the logical thing and check all these locations that he can access now for the glove. Which,
yeah,
of
that's
course,
possible.
We know they're not going to be helpful.
Well, lucky for him though, the glove is not really all that hidden in 3. You just hold right and walk into the item room.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Unfortunately, though, he has gotten glove blocked out of 2, it looked like, so he'll have to redig that. And he might get glove blocked out of 5 here, who knows?
Please play again saying aerial carrot. That might be an answer to my question, although I've never heard of any aerial carrot. You got thunder, you might as well use it. It's pretty cheap for Magic 3.
Yeah, I do wish we knew what fire was.
Arrow carrot equals Z2 fairy. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's true.
All right,
Wildcat and chat, hello.
quick and easy P3 here.
I didn't quite get the corner strat, so I'm gonna take a little more time to kill Rebo the traditional way. Man, if you didn't know about stabbing like Iron Knuckles in the face, like Rebo must really be a bear of an enemy. If you didn't know about the tricks, any of the tricks in Zelda 2, yeah, Rebo probably sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call the jump attack a trick.
Well, I mean, because it's one of the most basic tricks that people learn.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, as opposed to a trick, it's more like just the way the game is meant to be played. But you're right, when you watch a lot of newer runners, oh god, there's a glove block. When you watch a lot of newer runners play this game, vanilla or otherwise, they're doing, standing stabs, crouching stabs, standing stab, trying to outrun the shield on the Iron Knuckle, and it seems a little silly.
Yeah, but for someone who doesn't know about, stabbing them in the head, that's the only logical thing to do. But I know when I figured out the stabbing in the face thing, like that was something that I kind of figured out on my own. So
Yeah.
people should naturally figure it out. Not everyone does though.
It's kind of like you got two buttons, one jumps and one attacks, and you might as well combine the two to make a third move there,
Like a jump kick.
Yeah. Except with a sword.
Oh. You play much Double Dragon back in the day?
We did, yes.
That was good times.
Indeed it was. Could be a glove block in 6.
Here. That's an OSHA violation right there.
Barbara does not play by the rules.
Barbara's going to be getting a big bill from the government pretty soon.
I'm sure she'll just set it on fire.
Dang.
Well, we did find Guma on Homewrecker's side, so P5 not glove blocked.
Okay. So not having the glove saved him a little bit of time here because he took a less optimal route.
That's true. That's very true. I assume he won't get glove blocked out of 6 because he's probably going to do the palaces in order, same as Digshake did, doing 4, then 3, and then 6 on the maze.
Have we seen a glove blocked palace yet, though? Like, have we had a confirmation? Okay, 2. Okay, cool.
And there are glove blocks here in the 6 as well, but I don't know if they're on the way to Barba.
Yeah, P5 is Guma blocked. That is a good point, VT. Homewrecker getting aggressive there near the edge of the screen, because if you push Guma off the edge, his mace will disappear. His Morning Star. Wait, no. Ball and Chain. That's a weapon. And we did at that point.
I have not played Twilight Princess.
I know, but it's cool. It's like in most of the newer Zelda games, you don't really get weapons that are useful, really good and fun. And so it's just a nice change of pace compared to what a lot of the newer Zelda games give you. Because in Zelda 1, you get the wand in a palace, and that's just straight up a weapon. It's not even useful for any puzzle solving. But you don't really get a lot of that in the later Zelda games. And then in the very new Zelda games, your weapons just break all the time. So it doesn't really matter if you find a cool one or not.
So I've heard, yeah, so I've heard. Weapon repair simulator.
Yeah, effectively.
I don't know where this dragon's at, and neither does Digshake. Man, that's a dead end. All right, well. I have no idea if this dragon is actually glove blocked or not. He's seen some glove blocks, but then he's seen other junctions. I don't know if those are accessible. One side of the glove block being, being able to reach both sides of the glove block with or without the glove, I have no idea. So
Maybe Homewrecker will try P6 and save some time there too by avoiding all the glove blocks.
I think he's taking this flute over to the three-eyed rock to see this desert tile.
Makes sense. If he finds it.
I think it's just.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just west of the forest tile, or maybe he's just looking for the entrance to Vod. There we go.
Yeah, Digshake was tricked by the not community room that he just experienced. Particularly the enemy placement between the two. They are identical and can be very confusing.
So I think this P6 is actually glove blocked. Yeah, so I think Homewrecker needs this do 3 before 6 for sure. Hopefully there's no glove block in 1 that he's about to head into now.
You know, Aaron in chat, yeah, something mildly cathartic about the person who accepted that room into the randomizer getting confused by it. It was like him and Buzz doing the acceptance and stuff. Him, Buzz, and Unos, I think.
Yeah, there were a handful of room jam judges from what I remember. I wasn't here. I was here during that time, but I didn't know that was going on. But looking back, you can look at the vanilla Zelda 2 Discord and see who has the 2020 like room judge badge on their user.
Yep. That badge is still around. I need to get more rooms. I need to make more rooms for this next one. I should do that today.
Well, Homewrecker in this very deep purple, sort of an eggplant purple, I'd say, at least from the look of the screen here.
I would call it burgundy.
Really? Okay. My color is a little off on my own monitor here because I do pull out a lot of the blue light.
Oh wait, burgundy is red, isn't it? Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not good with wine. Okay. Okay, there is a burgundy that looks kind of like that. That's the thing about colors. Like, everyone likes to think that they know exactly what color a certain name is, but they all have different ideas.
For the record, I'm terrible with colors and names, so I am not one of those people who's confident in.
Good point, Lemon. This is clearly purple. You are right. I would never deny that this is purple. It feels like Digshake's like palace is glowing with the way his stream kind of is transmitting it. I think he should get out of here as soon as he can. He's gonna die of radiation sickness if he stays in here much longer.
Yeah, radioactive P6.
Ooh.
Oh, we're in 4. I'm sorry, we're not in 1. Wait, what happened? I thought Homewrecker went into Death Valley.
I'm sorry. I didn't really have a horse in that race, and if it was P1, I would have.
Are we glove blocked out of 1? I didn't even see him in there then, I guess. I could have swore that... Am I crazy?
Yeah, apparently.
He up and aid in P1. Okay.
I could go for some grape soda, actually. Lemon Kitsune.
Well, Home is going to find a heart in this P4, so it's good that he's looking around, but going to take him a moment before he finds it.
Yeah. And
this P6 is like a full clear for Digshake here.
But we know that the item in P4 where Homewrecker is not going to be useful, unfortunately.
Well, it depends on how much you find the 8th heart in the game to be useful.
No, not useful. Kill it with fire. I guess I'd rather have that in a life level, but
There's a pretty quick item west.
And then he'll have his glove, so he won't be too far behind in terms of, like, you know, searching stuff. And once he gets the... Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not a fairy.
It should have cast Thunder. He had enough magic to cast... You lost because you took life 9? Oh, Kitsune. But you can be the life 9 god.
I mean, you get an extra life.
You do. It is not completely useless. Alright, good kill from Digshake. No exciting jackhammer. You know, I always whine whenever I don't see a jackhammer there. Now we can get out of this palace and save his iodine pills.
It may be too late. Well, third gem down for Digshake, and Homewrecker's going into 3. Again, if he just holds right, which I imagine he will, he'll see the glove soon enough. Unfortunately, he did spend a little bit of time in that P2. He did spend a little bit of time looking around the east, looking at the going in the old Kasuto. I mean, the shield spell might help him. The shield spell may help him in a GP or something like that. And he did spend time going into a P1 in Death Valley, which he got out of. And again, I don't know what was pushing him out. Perhaps an immediate glove block. I didn't see anything. I saw him walking through Death Valley, and then all of a sudden he was in this deep purple palace, which I called P1, but it was P4.
And man, he is so close, Homewrecker, to getting his glove right now. So he's gonna be a happy boy.
Yeah. It could have worked a little bit in reverse, though. Could have helped him have that hammer at a time that Forest Isle could have been a glove. Spec Rock could have been a glove.
Yeah.
You never know. And then when you get that hint from an NPC, you're like, oh, should I focus on this? Is this like, you know, is this going to be helpful? You never know. The NPCs don't give you hints based on progression or anything specific like that. It's just a random hint. Homewrecker turning around right away here. Just going to walk it back.
Not a problem. He's a happy... He can be grinning his way to the bank with that glove as he takes his walk back into the main palace.
Yeah, and what may help him is if he remembers the way to the glove block in 2. If he does, then he's going to go right back to it and push further into the palace and see Helmet Head possibly sooner than Digshake. Otherwise, if Digshake just kind of routes right, I don't think that leads to Helmet Head. Then again, I'm just assuming that Homewrecker explored all the available paths that he had, which I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. I wasn't tracking everything he was doing super closely, but yeah, I trust that he felt he was glove blocked, so he got out of there.
We got Homewrecker with beep strats going on. He's got a lot of spells, but I don't believe he has a life spell.
No, it was it's in Saria. Nobody got life today. Probably why you wanted to pick up shield.
Probably. Yeah, there are, definitely a lot of badass enemy designs in this game. Please play again. And what's even better is when you get the pass-through Rebanak in Karok's palace, because he turns into Rebo Shark, a thing of beauty and elegance and glory. And we need an expanded Rebo Shark. Actually, a Rebo Shark sprite for the player would be pretty cool. I don't know how I would do it, but Rainbow Shark is like the greatest bug in the game. And then I'd say number 2 would be the magic carpet.
Yeah, Rainbow Shark's kind of like a deal with it type of meme. So Digshake did just go through that glove block in 5 that Homewrecker could not access. I don't know. It gave us access to an entire elevator shaft. I don't know if this is still possibly a way to get to...
I feel it's probably going to be a nothing, but I think it could be a quicker way in. And Digshake turning around, seeing what he recognizes as a dead end, and getting out.
All right, well, Homewrecker done with the west there. Got his glove. He's hitting up Maze Island. If he full clears this 6, he is going to gain no time over Dig. Dig seemingly did full clear this 6. I don't know, just go the right way. Forehead. Okay, it wasn't glove blocked right off the bat. There was a 4-way to open us up. Okay. Yeah, I guess if we're talking radioactive palaces and we're talking color palettes, Homewrecker's color palette is a bit more green than Digshake's was.
It is. It's green, but not very glowy. I just feel sick in Homewrecker's palace.
Yeah, I guess so.
You have Toxic Avenger.
He's technically going the right way right now, but there's another junction for him to find over here.
Homewrecker and Digshake have the exact same levels right now.
Yeah, it's interesting not having attack 5 yet. Everybody kind of just taking levels as they come. Nobody looking to try to get an early attack 5.
Yeah, I thought Homewrecker was skipping like life levels at first to get magic or something, but that didn't last for very long. Just started taking the first level that came to him after that.
Yeah, it's probably get Fairy down. That was one of our first spells picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Through the glove block did eventually lead you to Guma.
Oh, I thought he turned around, but...
He saw an open air elevator room that he turned around out of, and then he took a different path there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think Holmes got to take that up and right that he just passed up there. Wow, unshielded, just less than 3 bars of health. Digshake's taken. It's a 3-shot to kill him here, I think.
Be careful. Oh, whoa.
Oh, it's a 4-shot.
As low as he can get.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That was from my time in as a cheerleader.
I am quickly unsubscribing to these cheer texts as well.
Dude. I gotta get you on another subscription.
Is there a Black Friday sale that I can get in on?
Oh, that's what's happening today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can get you half off for Banana Facts.
Oh boy. We have 4 gems placed on Digshake's side. 59 minutes into the game here. He's going to go into Death Valley. He's looking for an answer to get in here. He's going to go into 2. I'm sorry, still needs to do 2. That's right, Bananarama. Bananarama P2 coming up.
Are you more Banana Facts? Hold on. Let me look some up.
Burning with the brightness of 1,000 suns, we walk into this incredibly ripe banana P2.
Bananas have been growing on Earth.
Wow. Yeah, hold that fact there. Digshake, Homewrecker has found Barba a whole lot faster than Digshake did.
You God-ratted it, huh?
Yeah, I don't. I think I was wrong on the path. Whatever I said earlier, I think that was incorrect. So whatever. Barba Whisperer Homewrecker has found the way.
Lemikitsune is going after Irene Punmaster's mantle. Hey, Nightcrawler, how do you get a hold of a Roman architect? You call him and see him. I appreciate. Thank you. But yeah, that's a great god routing of P6. If digshake had a time advantage earlier, I think a lot of it has slipped away by now.
Yeah, it's possible that's the case. I mean, I think it's kind of evened out at this point. Digshake is in 2 already, and then just has to walk it over to 1. Homewrecker has to walk it all the way to 2 right now.
Yeah.
But Digshake, again, probably going to be doing the same route that Home was here, walking it right to see the item room, not doing the fight, not getting the hammer, and he's going to walk it back left. He must be by a junction. I thought it might have been a left at start or nearby start, but Homewrecker may show us the way here if he remembers it.
Lemikitsune is really letting loose with the puns out here and the dad jokes in chat.
Oh, there was a jump. Oh, this was not that far into 2. Okay, so Digshake just walked it back to start, it looks like, whereas... Yeah, here's the glove block that... Or maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy?
Banana Palace.
This is the glove block that kicked Homewrecker out of the palace, but he took a left at start, and...
Well,
No.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so it was just walk it back from that item room there. Yeah, okay, so it's possible it loops around, though, as well. Doesn't... Because there was another direction there at the elevator to take that came in from the left. All right, so Homewrecker did not fully clear this palace and did not... Even though the glove block was correct, yeah, he didn't go left at start, whereas he just went left now and it just led to a dead end. So he's got to go right and then down left.
All right, so Digshake's probably like 3 minutes ahead right now. I'm getting guess.
It's probably something like that, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of bold that Homewrecker just up and 8 out of 2 earlier after seeing the glove block. I thought that was left of start, but it wasn't. Maybe he did check left of start as well, and I just don't remember that, and he just doesn't remember whether it was left of start or left here. It's possible. There's a few different combinations of memory issues that may have occurred in this process of remembering random palace routes.
Yeah, just a chance. I've talked about it before, and I think you agree with me generally. It's harder when you're watching a race to remember.
Oh yeah.
To remember the routes, the palaces, and the overworld map.
Yeah, the overworld not so much, but palace routing, yeah, it can be, unless there's some really memorable room along the way.
I mean, it's kind of like if you're watching like a first-person view from someone's, like if you're watching like an FPV cam or something. Wow, Homewrecker maybe only 2 minutes behind instead of 3 minutes. If you're watching like an FPV camera, it can be disorienting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're thinking, I want to see what's up from this location. I want to see what's left from that location. And the person you're watching doesn't immediately do that, then it can be like a little bit jarring. So it can be harder for me for that reason.
Okay, well, we're about to find out on Digshake's side why we up and 8 out of P1 on Homewrecker's side. Was there an immediate glove block as we're getting trolled here in this lava encounter on Digshake's side? We must not have enough to cast.
Oh my gosh. Well, he will now. Oh, but he only has 1 life. So, but he can cast fairy several times. If he doesn't mess us up, he's good.
Yeah, I think he only had about 32 magic left. And it looks like it's about 38 or so.
And Homewrecker messed up his fairy feet, unfortunately. And he did not get the good spawns. Oh, he's gonna just try to do it the good old-fashioned way. Well, that spider dropped down, so that's good. But take a dip.
Yeah, what is our fire spell?
I don't believe that they properly checked. Or they did, and we were looking the other way.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks like there's 0 glove blocks at the start of this P1. Not sure why Home didn't do this earlier, because this is a second trip into Death Valley that seems unnecessary right now. He could have been done with his palace.
So we got a pretty close race at this point. A lot of times, you know, you see racers, you know, that are in divergent parts of their run at this stage, but they're on the same palace, so it's very easy to tell, you know, how far ahead one is compared to the other. It's a slim lead at this point that digshake has.
Yeah, if this just stays the same and then GP is just straight linear, digshake probably has this. This is probably going to be your finish result, but I don't know. He doesn't have shield. If there are any tough rooms in GP, again, we talked about this a moment ago. No shield could be damaging. Did he get the jump spell out of Darunia? I don't know if he ever saw Darunia. It was far northwest. I don't know if he ever saw it. I've been trying to remember to look at his Darunia spell.
I think digshake did. And one interesting little tidbit here is that Homewrecker went into the palace without up and A, hoping maybe to get double levels. I don't think that's going to happen. There's not a lot of additional enemies between him and the boss. That's also the last gem.
As I say, it's also tough to do that when you're going into Valley of Death. You know you're going to be burning some lives and some fairy cast and magic and whatnot.
He still has 1 life. And if he dies here, it's kind of not a big deal. Unfortunately, the double level's not going to happen. I really doubt.
Yeah, digshake does have the jump spell. Well, he will be the first into GP here.
Homewrecker does not have the jump spell, and that could be a big difference maker. Oh, yeah, he could Homewrecker could still get a 500 point P bag.
Yeah, I think the horse is right here though.
Okay. Then no 500 point P bag.
It might have been better just take the 1 level and then take the attack level next.
Yeah, I don't know if he had the option.
Well, we do have options at start. Right is to a drop room, and there is a left at start as well.
Very rude bonefish we got. And I think that the lead that digshake has is about the same compared to a few minutes ago. It looks like about 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think Home took just the right path the first time in P1, and so he saved a little bit of time in there. I think it was like 107.40 something that digshake walked into this GP barrier up. So it looks like it'd be about 90 seconds here. Or 80 to 90 seconds here difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where's Homewrecker going to go? Is he going to gamble on any lefts?
Oh, man, if I were in his shoes, I would, but that's because I don't know. I wouldn't know how close he is. If I knew how close the two were, I would probably just play it straight.
Yep, digshake just holding right. Same with Homewrecker.
Man, left in this room feels good. The room that Homewrecker's in.
Yeah, it does. And I guess he's got 2 options here. I don't know where this down elevator goes. Hope I don't miss it. We're doing a little resyncing here on the dashboard. Oh, okay. So he's not going to come. Okay, so following in digshake's footsteps, I think. I don't think digshake came back up and went right up there.
Right. Yeah,
Yep.
Digshake's purple is very glowy. I think he's playing straight off NES, so there's a little bit of color bleed from his input or something about the way he captures it. Leads to
Yeah,
some color bleed.
he's NFC-EUX with those overlays.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think this is a loop potentially here for Digshake. I think it's about to be the room that Homewrecker is going to see here at the top of this elevator. No, this is the vanilla room, I think. Whereas that was the community room. Yeah.
Do you think we could set up some kind of emulator plugin whereby anytime an enemy jumps into a pit, we get the Wilhelm scream?
That does not sound like a good idea.
Man, it's like you don't like my ideas. Oh, this is dangerous. He almost had it.
No shield, if that's the way. No shield for Digshake. No jump for Homewrecker. Both the room's going to pose problems for both of them potentially.
Yep. See, Golden Devil liked my idea.
Well, make it happen, man. It's, I don't know what a Wilhelm scream sounds like on an NES sound chip.
Oh man, that's a good point. I was just thinking it'd be like something that happens inside the emulator, but we could actually replace Ganon's laugh, Soda Popinski's laugh or whatever, with the Wilhelm scream, like a digitized version of the Wilhelm scream. I think that the way that digitized voices work on all NES games is the same. So if someone knows, it works just fine on Zelda 2.
I think that's going to respawn the blue bird here for Homewrecker. Yeah, but he does get pushed off the edge on the other side, although there's a second blue bird. I think Digshake's on his last life, so he can't really be affording to just burn through magic. He needs it for Thunder. I don't know how much Thunder is to cast.
Yeah, he's kind of, being a little... Okay, jump. Nope, okay, not jump. I thought jump would have been enough to get inside his guard. But there's a magic jar right there if he needs more resources. Just don't let the bird get on you.
Yeah, Homewrecker in the same room is shielded up, but the birds are able to stay on him the whole time because he doesn't have the jump spell to get away from them.
Well, if he dies here, he might check left in that room that felt pretty good.
It's very possible. I mean, there were like 3 lefts and 1 right to pick from still in this palace, so we might just be on a gigantic loop.
Yeah. Okay.
There's your game over.
Yep.
I think we're just going to take an immediate left here.
Oh yeah, and you know the way that digitized audio works. Okay, so there's a left. I don't think it's this left though, but we'll see.
You feeling that in your bones? Your routing bones?
That's right.
It's an elevator up.
Right.
It's an elevator up though.
True. Could you imagine if it was like right near the start? You just take.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, seen a few races lost, because Thunderbird's been right by the left before at the start.
Yeah, not from personal experience though, right? Surely.
Oh, yeah, some personal experience in there. Oh, we have looped on Digshake's side. He's going up and right here. This could be T-Bird. That's a dead end for Homewrecker.
It's the other left. I'm telling you.
This is the landing room that you said go left in. So there are 2 lefts. 1 left. There's 1 left to pick from.
But he's going back this way, so there's a route he didn't take this way.
Well, this is shorter. This is shorter to get back to this. Going right in that landing room just takes you right back to the room above him. So he's just going to go back this way.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you took that left, you would have gotten to this area much quicker.
Yeah, Digshake's. Oh God, Homewrecker is taking that left now, which he'll see it just loops right back
Yeah.
into this room.
So that's going to put him right behind Digshake. And Digshake
Yeah.
is he on his last life?
Yeah.
I mean, even Darklink is a little bit dangerous at this kind of level. He doesn't have the life spell, so he can't get any life back. So he would be able to take a maximum of 4 hits just from Darklink, assuming nothing else hit him between now and then.
Well, Homewrecker's going left now, so this is bad because he's going to see the
Okay.
loop that he died on. This is probably the correct path for Digshake. This is going to be brand new territory, but we are in sketchy death territory here. Sketchy game over territory.
Even if Thunderbird's right here, he cannot. He almost literally can't get hit by anything.
It's a landing room. It's a dead end. So there's one final path to take.
He could do the L7 skip and hope it leads him to Thunderbird.
Not necessarily.
No?
Illegal exits should kick you out of the palace now.
That's not the L7 skip. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's assuming that downstairs from that dead end room is actually connected to part of the palace. If it's not, he would just get kicked out of the. He
True.
would just get kicked out of the palace.
But, he up and ate anyway, so.
Yeah, and he's going left as well now, and this is not the answer. Well, I wonder if Homewrecker's going to realize the room that he game overed in. I don't remember exactly which room that was, but if he doesn't, this loop is really big, and this is going to cost him time.
Yeah, so he had kind of an opportunity to overtake Digshake there, but it looks like that's not going to happen, and Digshake is going to get right back to where he... Oh, well, okay. A little bit of lost time for Digshake, but not a huge deal.
Yeah, it was incredibly beneficial that Digshake finished that very large loop that Homewrecker is now in right now, because now he's never going back there. I guess in this large loop there's actually a junction. He's in the room he game overed in though. I don't know if he's going to realize it, but the junction is along this path somewhere.
Huh? That would be fascinating. Digshake is taking the shortcut to get back onto his path.
Yeah, I don't think Home's going to make it through. He can. You don't have to take any damage here. Oh, he's going to get it. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Yikes.
This is a tough room, though, from this direction.
Oh, he almost had it.
At this point, I hope he realizes he's on that loop. But he shouldn't up an A. He should just keep going and just pick the right direction.
Yeah. I mean, that's really all you need to do.
Yeah.
I don't know why people get lost. They just need to go the right way.
I don't know if this is the answer. Where?
Why is he faring here?
I don't know. Oh, no, we saw Digshake come from. Oh, it's left here.
Yeah.
Is it left here?
This is a direction they haven't been to, right?
Were there 2 of those? Yes, there were 2 of these rooms. Yeah, there were 2 of these rooms. No.
Make it, right?
Yeah, there were 2 of these rooms. I thought there were.
Because I know they dropped down one of those before.
Well, yeah, Digshake went across this ferry block from left to right, and Home can't even go that way right now, so he shouldn't. I think he has to go left here.
This is interesting, because they're both going in new directions, and we don't know which way is the correct way.
Okay, this is new for Homewrecker. It's new for everybody. I think this is Thunderbird up here, but this room sucks. And he doesn't have the jump spell, so you're making these 4-tile jumps without the jump spell. Easy game.
All right.
Easy game.
He still has a life, right?
He had better hope so.
Oh, God,
boy.
especially with this. Ooh. Okay. Well handled. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Oh, another one! Oh, almost perfect. Dang it! But he's got a life. He's got a life. Cast your shield. You want? Cast your shield.
Thunder is 67.
Thunder's not worth it. There's 2 more.
if he changes screens, he's gonna have to burn shield again. That's gonna be 93 magic. He can't. Oh, that's too much.
Barry. Yeah, he can't cast thunder, right?
Nope.
No, he just barely.
No, it's
God.
over 4 bars.
Well, he might. Are there jars in the drop pool? There are, right?
Yeah, there are actually. He can farm one here. We just saw Digshake get one off the small enemies.
Oh my god. He doesn't have enough life anyway, so I don't know. Like, dude.
Go to the previous room and farm. What is he gonna? Does he have enough life? He doesn't have enough life. He's initiating the fight.
You can't. You can't. 60. He knows where it is, but can he do it better this time?
Yeah, Digshake is in this room here. He's got to go up and left, and this is going to be another tough room. I don't know how many lives Digshake has left. Oh, yeah, of course the blue bird's going to just walk off the edge. Oh, God!
Ouch.
Well, the first blue bird was, oh!
Oh my gosh. I think Digshake might go the way that Homewrecker was going at this point.
See, the thing is, Homewrecker went left at that I junction, and he actually should go right. Not right here, though.
Okay. It's not
Oh,
quicker
it's
to
all
go
the
right.
same. Oh, it is all the same. It is all the same. It literally leads into the same room left and right.
Yeah.
I thought there was a room before, between the drop and that T-block room upstairs.
All good. Man, this is a race. This is a race at this point. It's really anyone's game. We are 121-31 into this race, and we have no idea who's going to win.
Yeah, this is where I think Homewrecker is on the better path here right now. We'll see where Digshake goes off of this junction down here. Left or right? Left's going to be the longer path. Right is the shorter path. He's going right. Because it's after the fairy block. So see, this is the first version of this room. And I thought we saw this, and we did. And so... Yeah. But does Homewrecker remember that this is a different room here? Yeah, he should. Okay.
Yeah, Homewrecker is very conscious of what he doesn't know, which I think is pretty good, or what he's not as comfortable in. But he's still making, like, he knows a route he could take to get there, but he is making the concentrated, like, the conscious choice to take a little bit more dicey but faster route there. So he knows who he's up against. He knows that he can't hold back anything.
Well, Digshake is half a room behind him here.
Oh my gosh. This is wild.
Yeah, here's our fairy block. You got to go down and left from here. Pretty sure Digshake knows this. He didn't get back to this junction last time. He doesn't know what awaits him going left, but Home does.
Digshake's just playing a little bit cleaner right now. Catching up.
Execution is key.
No jump spell here.
And not enough to fairy.
Oh!
Digshake takes the lead.
Oh my gosh.
Very nice bird patterns for Digshake here. Well, there were.
He's still making it through the room, so that's all that matters. Yep. And he's got 2 lives in stock. Yeah,
Homewrecker is not shielded. Yeah, this is such a... We've been seeing so much of this lately, man. I gotta call this out. You gotta cast the shield spell if you got it, dude.
Yeah, especially
he's getting eaten alive.
He has to take a death soon anyway. So why hold on to the magic?
He might not make this, though. If he gets bopped too many, he gets hit twice by these heads. Yep, it's going to be a death.
Don't... I was going to say, don't stop. Just keep going right, and then come back into the room and let them kill you then. And then you don't have to walk as far that way.
Shield is so valuable, man.
Yo, who cares about the 2 HP or whatever? Just keep going. Shadow Link could be somewhere else? No. No, we're playing... On Max Rando, you get flags that allow Dark Link to be not behind Thunderbird, but in this case, since we're playing with vanilla rule, the standard rules, Dark Link is going to be behind Thunderbird, one way or another. You have to beat Thunderbird to get past. All right,
Yep.
that's Thunderbird down here. Homewrecker's not too far behind, but we have seen a lot of Palace. I bet
Yeah.
you Darkling's gonna be right here, and that's gonna be a win. I'm betting.
Yeah, I'm not betting against that.
Yep.
There it is.
And there's really no way that Digshake is gonna mess us up bad enough to allow Homewrecker to retake the win. So Homewrecker will be in the room before he sees the dot done from Digshake, but so we'll see both runners finish. Yeah. Gosh. GG. Digshake is the winner, but get your GGs in chat because holy crap! Oh my gosh, we saw Homewrecker's face cam on our restream thing, and yeah, he kind of gave the kind of frustrated hand gesture.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have official race times here for Digshake as the bottom sure is spitting out 1 hour, 25 minutes, 40 seconds. And for Homewrecker is going to be 1 hour, 26 minutes, 12 seconds, 32 seconds separate these two in today's race.
That is totally respectful from both runners. If you still got some GGs left in you, put them in there for Homewrecker to pick up because he deserves it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so close. We were joined by Homewrecker, GG.
GG. Oh,
Wow. I know, right? So
Dang.
close.
The pain of seeing the dot done when you're waiting for Darkling to spawn. Oh.
Yeah, you both full cleared GP. You did see Thunderbird before Digshake did, but
Yeah.
you didn't have enough to cast the Thunder spell there.
I was so worried about that too. As soon as I got in there, I was like, I'm what, I think I was 1 bar short. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a magic management issue right there at the end.
Well, yeah, that room before it was super dumb with all the chickens in there, and I just, I remember the first time I found T-Bird, like in that room, I was like, I just got to get through this room to see if this is the actual path.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I had more to explore in GP. Didn't feel like it, but there might have been 1 or 2 ways I didn't go.
I gotta say, I'm
And then-
impressed. I'm very impressed
Yeah.
that you took those lefts and then you found your way back to a path where you died on, and you recognized that you had died on that path because later on you went back the other way, but you kept going through that area and you found a path to Thunderbird. You died, and even though you didn't go that way the last time you got to Thunderbird, you still took the quicker way by going right instead of left. So I have to say I'm impressed by taking the path that was maybe less comfortable to save 30 seconds a minute or whatever on extra rooms.
Yeah, I mean, after I found T-Bird and did that reset, I kind of just did a mental check, and I'm like, I think going right will get me there faster. So, I mean, at that point, yeah, I had that mapped out in my head pretty well, and I was just hoping I could get back there quick enough. And I needed 33 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh man, GG's to Digshake though. That was I gotta say, after I found that glove in P3, or I think it was P3, like, I thought I was done for. Like, I spent some time running around the east trying to find the desert tile, which I never found, and when that glove showed up just there in that palace in the west, I was like, oh, this feels bad.
Yeah, there were a few differences between your routes. When it came to, you did get the hammer out of 2, which then took you over to Old Kasuda, which got you the shield spell, but you did opt to not grab the child out of the cave that would have gotten you the jump spell, although you would have had to have walked it all the way back to Darunia. Whereas you had the shield spell then, and Digshake had the jump spell, and you didn't have the opposite of each other. I mean, he didn't have shield and he had jump. You didn't have jump and you had shield. And yeah, I don't exactly know how that came into play specifically. There was that tough waffle room in GP that he was able to use jump to get through, but you could just use shield in a handful of other rooms and kind of survive those a little bit better. So it probably played a benefit to both of you in just different ways throughout that palace. But going into 2 and then seeing the glove block, spending the time in there, unable to do that, that was easily 33 seconds there. Getting the hammer and then being kind of drawn to the forest tile, checking that. Again, the shield spell probably saving you some time, but that costing you time, like who knows how that would have, like the trade-off in time, like who knows how that would have ended up. I think the desert tile was under 3-eyed rock today. Nobody saw it, so we're not sure what was there. Digshake did not have the hammer. There were no spec rock checks either, so we didn't see what was there. I do have a question. I seemingly looked away and nobody could tell me what happened there, but you were in Death Valley the first time, and did you game over or did you make it to 1 that first time?
No, I game overed. I didn't reset my lives after whatever palace I had done, and so I game overed. And I didn't even realize I was on 0 lives, and then I died, and I was like, oh no. So that's several minutes right there.
Yeah, that was so quick. Yeah, and all of a sudden I thought you were in 1, and we're actually in 4, and I'm like we're talking about this deep purple palace color in 1, and of course 1 and 4 have the same pillars and cap on them, so I'm convinced it's 1, and then you see Carrick, I'm like, wait, he's in 4. I was like, what happened to 1? And I was completely everyone seemingly missed it. Maybe someone in chat did say something, apologies if I didn't see that and read that, but Nightcrawler and I were like, he didn't do 1. Why did he not do 1? Was it glove block? Like we were thinking maybe it was glove block, but then when Digshake did 1 just before you were in 1, he showed there was no glove block. So I'm like, I'm so confused why we didn't do 1 earlier, but that makes total sense why we didn't do 1 earlier. We just didn't make it there.
I was really hoping it was glove block too after I game over on the way. Like, oh, that felt bad. I'm going back through Palace 2. The second time in, I forgot the way, so I went left immediately and hit the dead end. It's another little time loss there. Like, oh, I'm just going to be thinking about every little thing now.
Yeah, I will say that your P6 was phenomenal versus Digshake. So pretty sure Digshake full cleared P6. His P6 was horrendous. And he spent he also spent a little bit more time in 5 because you saw a glove block in 5 when you were there. Without the glove, you were unable to go through that. He did go through that. He saw a few extra paths, but it seemingly looped over to the correct path because he did eventually find Guma over there as well. So there must have been some other way to get there through the glove block and then not through the glove block to get to Guma. So it did eventually work out for him, but he spent a little bit more time in 5. So his 5 was a little worse than yours, and his 6 was way worse than yours. But I think then looking at GP, you game overed on that big loop, whereas Digshake did not game over on that big loop, and so he had that information that there was this big loop in there, and you didn't. So when you that was just, I think that would have helped you maybe route in some different directions early when coming back and picking new paths, but I don't really know for sure, because to get to the right elevator shaft, you could have gone left or right from that one particular downstairs elevator room. It's hard to talk about these things because I could see them in my mind, but I might not be conveying this properly. But yeah, there was that with the big loop, you could go left or right. Going left was, as you had correctly identified, way more difficult than going right. So when you came back and went right, that was 100% correct. And Digshake was right behind you at that point, about half a room. And then you had again, not having the jump spell and not being able to cast Fairy in that one elevator up room going right to left, the 2-4 pit tile jumps. You missed the King Bot the second time, left him alive because he would have just splattered himself all over where you needed to run. So you try to make that jump, you slipped into the lava, and that is where the lead changed right at that point. So yeah, that's how close it was. That's how close it was, dude.
Oh no, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Oh gosh.
And come to think of it, you actually had a faster GP than him because he went in about a minute and a half ahead of you, and you finished within like 30 seconds of him. So you picked up about a minute in there somewhere. So well done.
Wow.
Like you kind of he was like Digshake was faster in the beginning, and you guys had different routing in the beginning, but then you made up time in like 2 or 3 of the palaces, and then your routes and even your levels became identical toward the end of the seed. And then we've gone over GP, but you did a great job in GP there. So, I mean, you put up an incredible race. Even though you lost this one, you know, you've got every right to be proud of this race, man.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt better than the last two I played against digshake. That's for sure. At least result wise, like I got hit pretty hard against him in Swiss and in our first game. So
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I was gonna say this was a rematch. You totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we played in week 2 of Swiss, if I recall.
Yeah, I think so.
But
yeah,
good
like
to know. I think I'm finally coming into form. It's just too late. It's just in time for the NIT, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see you in the NIT.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is the plan.
And not many people have a chance to, to play in the brackets against digshake. And it's been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah,
So...
I was honestly shocked when he signed up for the tournament. I've been playing, in the time that I've been playing, he hasn't been. Like, I joined after he stopped, so I was like, wow. I was really surprised by it. But yeah, it was really cool. So, good luck to him in the next round.
Yeah, and I'll just echo what Nightcrawler said. Phenomenal race, dude. It all, I don't know. Rando gonna rando. I hate it as well when you're just like 33 seconds. I could find 33 seconds literally anywhere in this entire seed, and so it is. I don't know. I mean, you play enough randomizers, especially ALTTPR, which I'm sure things can be pretty wildly variant in terms of routing and results and whatnot. So. This one, a lot less checks in this one, but again, 33 seconds can be found literally anywhere.
Palace routing has been my big problem. Basically, I feel like this entire thing, all through Swiss, I've just been struggling with Palace routing. So it's good to see I at least picked that up in this game somewhat. I'll take that. I'll take that small victory.
100%, dude. Absolutely. GG again. And yeah, I was gonna pass it over to Nightcrawler, and then that's all I got.
Just one last thing, what are you doing for the rest of the week? You doing anything else on Twitch? You doing some ALTTPR or some more Z2R?
Well, I mean, I have a little bit of time that I can rest and start practicing since we've got another week for first round matches to finish. But yeah, I will. I do a thing where I have people redeem seeds for me for Zelda 3, and I will be probably playing those tomorrow, so it's always a fun day on Saturday when that happens.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, if you want to see some Z3 seed redemptions, yeah, check it out. Check out Homewrecker's channel tomorrow. I'm sure we have a lot of, we're on ZSR main right now, so I'm sure that there's a lot of people on here who love Z3 and can check out your channel.
I appreciate the plug. Thank you.
Of course. What was that last thing you were saying, Mariah?
I was saying that I was just going to pass it to you. I was all done. I was going to say that digshake doesn't. I don't think he does interviews, so we're not going to be getting him in here. And that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah. All right. You want to take it, VT?
All right. And again, give our runners digshake and Homewrecker a follow. And of course, thank you to Nightcrawler and Mariah for commentating. We're going to try to get more of the standard tournament races on for y'all. I know there's a couple actually going on right now behind the scenes, but we'll have plenty during the week and for the next couple of weeks. But other than that, thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.